Bonjour and welcome or welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing the ancestor messages for the month of November for the people who are born under the cards of the High Priestess, the Strength card and Judgement. If you don't know what your tarot birth card is, I have left you a link in the description box below so you can go and check it out and then find the right readings for you. So as always, the cards I'll be using will be listed in the description box below as well. So I hope you are all doing well and that you've had a good month so far. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you so much for choosing to spend some time with me. Your time is your most precious commodity. I'm very humbled by this. So what do we have for my Aquarians who are born under the High Priestess, the Strength and the Judgment card, please? What do they need to hear for their highest good? Now, number 2 being your ruling number. This is the number of decisions. This is also a number that talks about the tension that you experience before having to make a choice. And it's also a number of duality polarities, so you know, harmony as opposed to struggles, for instance. And obviously, relationships. So your first message is the Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. Now this is beautiful. This is card 41, which reduces to number 5. 5 is the number of disruptions that disturbs the stability that you experience to provide you with a new opportunity to grow. So your ancestors are saying to you, you are closing off a chapter, turning the page and opening a new one. Now this may have just happened or it's coming your way, and they're bringing you the opportunity of new beginnings. So it may be a door that opens, someone that steps into your life, someone or something that provides you with a complete change of direction. But it's a beautiful card, very positive, because you know, when we have a new beginning, we can't help but hope that this is going to be absolutely wonderful, generally speaking, which is nice because it has a tendency to raise our vibration naturally, because the expectation, because of the excitement of something new. Let me push this here. Your second message is Crown Games, right use of power. So this is number 8, number of advancement. This is a card that talks about how powerful you are, and whether you're aware of it or not, you know, you have a lot of weight around for people around you. People, for some of you, may be looking up to you. You may be a natural leader. You may find that people just follow your instructions or come to you for advice. And this is a card that says, be mindful of how you use this power. Obviously don't over abuse it, because this is something, it's an amazing power to have. It's a privilege and it needs to be respected for what it is. And other people may ask you to misuse it, is what they're saying. I'm really not getting the vibe that you're someone who would misuse this power, but people around you may suggest that you do, and that may create some kind of a stir within you, and your ancestors are saying, you know what's right, you do know what's right, just ignore these suggestions. And then you have card 34, Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. This is number 7 when you diminish it, and this is the number of self-evaluation. And when we go through self-evaluation, this gives us experience, knowledge, and that gives us the confidence to move forward. Now this is really a card telling you that your ancestors are there, and they are telling you that you know how to use your power. You know what to do, is what they're saying. So I have to let it out, because what happens is when I hear a message in my head, if I don't say it exactly as it's been said, it comes back up and then I can't move on in my reading. It's very irritating. So there may also be, that's a special message for someone out there, a need for you to get back to where your ancestors are from. Because you may gain a lot of knowledge and download. It's always very powerful to be where your ancestors are from. and I know, and I make sure I do it at least once a year, and I always feel so invigorated when I do. So for some of you, that may be that. For others, the general message is they are leading the way. They're laying out the track. They have the wisdom that you need, and they're showing you the way. You may have acquired a new power recently, or a new power will be given to you. It could be like a promotion at work. It could be a job where people come to you for advice, for guidance, whatever the case may be. But the emphasis really is that they know that you are up for this. Just don't listen to people who may tell you to misuse this power, and they're showing you the way. Now let me clarify it with my tarot deck. Oh, well, the Eight of Cups wanted to come out. We'll see what happens. And Strength. And it's interesting because the Strength card is one of you guys. So there's your card right there. You've got this. Perseverance. Tame your beast, your internal beast is another message. And if this message is for you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. So we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Sorry, I'm knocking my tripod. The Four of Wands. Wow, that's a lot of Wands energy. There's a lot of fire going on, even in the colors, if you look at that. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy at work that you may not be aware of, we have the Star. How beautiful. Let's talk about this first. So this is a major arcana, so it's a big energy on your life path, something to take heed of. And the Star is a beautiful card of hope, but also, and particularly for this reading, because it's screaming at me, it's a card of being led. Your ancestors are showing you the way. Even in this interpretation of the Star, you see she's pointing the way. And I'm really getting this message strongly. You are being guided. They're showing you the way. They're telling you which way to go. This is a very positive card. And if you are experiencing a brand new beginning, the Star card is hope, but it can also be fame. In other words, recognition. And you may not be aware of that, but that may be something that's available to you very soon. And then under the new beginnings, you have the Page of Wands. Now I want to talk about the fact that you've got a lot of Wands energy, because it struck me. I saw it and thought, wow, that's a lot of Wands. Now Wands is a fire energy. It represents your passion, your desires, but also your spirit. You know, that drive, that desire to never give up. People who are fiery like this have this drive that seems unstoppable sometimes. And obviously being born under the sign of the Strength card, for instance, really is, it's really that fire is there. Strong will, you know, inner strength. And the same can be said about people who are under the Judgment card, because the Judgment card is a big purpose card. This is saying that you have a higher calling and you're aware of it, and this is your drive, just like as the High Priestess. The High Priestess people are very, very intuitive. They are empaths, they are receptive, and they have a drive to use this gift and help people. And they are incredibly attractive as leaders. People go to them, like you may not know why, but they're just coming to you because they want counseling, they want your advice, they respect your point of view. You may be seen as somebody who has a lot of wisdom. And so Wands energy is also a very attractive energy. People who are from the Wands suit have that about them. The pages represents news, they represent messages, they also represent new direction. And so you've got this with the new beginnings. So the Page of Wands is a very positive message, a very good piece of news, something that excites you, that makes you look forward to the future in a very optimistic way. And this is coming from your ancestors directly. They are guiding you. They're bringing you this new beginning. And obviously it could be a promotion, it could be a job offer, it could be a new person on your way, whatever the case may be, but it's exciting. And with that comes this Ace of Wands. Now, the ace is the origin of the suit and represents its potential, so the potential of having you very excited and very successful and on fire, really. Wands energy also talk about that passion, really doing something with pure passion. Wands also have an aspect of power, which is why I was not surprised to see it there. You can clearly see the symbolism of that wands, what it looks like. So I'm not surprised to see it here, because this is an opportunity, a brand new opportunity, a brand new door that is going to give you a lot of power. And obviously the advice is to use it wisely. You're going to be guided on what to do. Don't let it, there you go, don't let it get to your head. The picture made me think of it. Just don't let it get to your head. Use that power for the highest good of other people, which you have a natural calling for anyway. But it's like, as I said, being ruled by that number 2, you are at that point of, you know, having to make the decision, and there's tension because, well, it's attractive. And then under the ancestral wisdom, you've got the 4 of Wands. Now, this is a beautiful card, because the 4 is strong foundation, stability, and when you pair it with the Wands energy, this is growth and something to celebrate. This is a landmark. This is having grown. Obviously, you have progression from the Ace to the 4, and this is you getting there. And if you look at the symbolism here, you have someone who looks victorious right at the top of the mountain, and they are victorious, they're celebrating. This is a very strong energy of triumph, victory, after having grown, after having embraced a brand new beginning. And your ancestors are saying, because it's right under the ancestral wisdom, if you listen to us, if you take heed of the downloads that we are giving you, the signs, the synchronicity, we're showing you the way, you will experience this success, this victory. And as I said, with the 4 of Wands, there is this element of recognition as well, which I did mention with the star, and I'm feeling it twice now. The 4 of Wands can hold the meaning of, you know, doing a victory lap, being recognized by your peers. Your success, your triumph, your victory is recognized. And as I said, star can also represent fame. So there is something very positive brewing for you. And if this new beginning has not presented itself yet, it will very soon. So can we have some final messages from Aquarians, please? Oh, this card just left. So we have the last quarter moon in Capricorn, leave the past behind. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see this here, because with the card of new beginnings and the moon, sorry, the star pointing to the right, which is the future, she's not pointing to the left, okay? So turn your back, leave the past behind. You are closing a chapter. This is one of the first things I said to you when we got the new beginnings. You're closing a chapter, opening a new one, you're turning the leaf. It's very important that you do not turn back. You need to be in the moment and be optimistic about the future, but definitely not reliving the past or looking at it, even if you have moments of doubts. And then finally, we have the new moon in Aries, go for it. Again, fire energy. This is really a call from your ancestor. If you look at them next to each other, leave the past behind, go for it. Embrace this new beginning completely and totally. Has the potential to really give you a big triumph, a big victory, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, whether we're looking at a relationship or work or business. This is a very positive reading, and this is really an advice of don't turn your back, just go for it. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you found this message helpful in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a fantastic month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.